तो मिस्टर वैस, वेलकम टू सैमीज टू सेंट्स। एंड आपको फुटबॉल वर्ल्ड कप की आई एम श्योर उतनी एक्साइटमेंट होगी जितना मुझे हो रही है। फुटबॉल फैंस के लिए अगले 1.5 महीना जो है वो काफ़ी एक्साइटिंग होने वाला है, एक्शन पैक्ड होने वाला है। और फुटबॉल शुरू होने से पहले तो काफ़ी एक्शन हो चुका है, लेकिन उस पर देख लेते हैं। अगर आपका मूड हुआ तो बात कर लेंगे, नहीं हुआ तो नहीं करेंगे। बट हाउ आर यू फीलिंग अबाउट द वर्ल्ड कप? इट्स
Pretty exciting moment. I think lots of changes when I was reading the news and the backlash. I think which you highlighted already. कि शुरू होने से ही पहले there's been some challenges with security clearance and all of that, like a referee scenario. But net, I think pretty exciting. The tournament format has changed, new rules, lots of players between final dance and new talent, which will be, providing lots of energy. So the teams are used to of playing majority ज़्यादातर आदत होती है यूरोप और UK वगैरह खेलने की. So temperature changes and they're gonna really feel the heat and we're gonna see the heat in short.
ये बड़ा हिस्टोरिक वर्ल्ड कप होने वाला है। 48 टीम टूर्नामेंट, फर्स्ट टाइम इट्स द, सो आई वाज जस्ट पोस्टिंग अर्लियर, मैंने एक वीडियो भी डाली, उसमें भी मैंने बोला biggest sport in the world, biggest tournament in the world just got bigger. 48 teams from 36. So lots of more matches, lots of more players who will get a chance to shine on the biggest stage. लेकिन साथ ही साथ it is also a World Cup where we will see in, I mean, in all probability for the last time some legends of the game जो 2006 में पहला वर्ल्ड कप खेले थे, 20 साल हो गए। और ये उनका कोई मेरे ख्याल से छठा वर्ल्ड कप है या क्या सातवां है, not sure about the count, but you have Messi, Ronaldo, Modric. They'll be playing in all probability, like I said. Ronaldo
You're
जितना
you're
machine है कुछ
forgetting
कह नहीं सकते।
name. Yeah, you're forgetting the name likes of Neymar as well, which was like injury prone and then entering, and as well as obviously यहाँ पे पुराने legends भी they will take part in this tournament and it will be their final dance. Like you have your maestros like Ronaldo and Messi, to the likes of Modric, to the likes of Neuer, which you've highlighted. But ये मौका I think जब tournament format की अगर हम बात करें, जैसे we've been used to I think होते हैं fans, they have their second best teams in the tournament too. So right after one team knocks out, you are banking on some other team. And that has been the case with me. I wished
सॉरी,
Netherlands,
कैन आई
yeah,
जस्ट से वन थिंग ओवर हियर? ये जो लग्जरी है ना, ये हम लोगों की लग्जरी होती है जो पाकिस्तान इंडिया वगैरह में बैठे हैं, जिनकी अपना मुल्क नहीं खेल रहा। जो यूके वगैरह में बैठे ना, उनका एक ही टीम पे पूरा दाव लगा हुआ है।
definitely. और हमारी टीम ने भी कल I think अफगानिस्तान से जीती and they won their first trophy,
They are
which is like an
first
impressive,
trophy of any kind in 74 years, so kudos to them,
yes,
fantastic achievement.
yeah. Yeah, and I saw the goal as well. Used a bicycle kick. It's a pretty amazing goal. I was just saying fans will enjoy the game, and I think you've highlighted previously as well. I'm not promoting anybody, but AppMat is providing this opportunity. हमारे time पे तो we used to, skim through channels and find the channel in the time. And I think timings भी सुबह भी हो रहा है, रात में भी हो रहा है. So it's a bit challenging, but it's at the time interesting as well. We with the devices, it's now easier to access content. ये भी एक बात है.
Coming back to the players who are going to have a swansong, हर एक की तो बात नहीं कर सकते because we'll make the video too long. But just talking about the main players, the, how well do you think the World Cup will go when you talk about Messi, Ronaldo, Modric? क्या ख्याल है उनका, किस तरह का जाएगा वर्ल्ड कप?
तो देखिए वही वाली बात है. एवरी प्लेयर इज गोना फोकस ऑन देयर ओन बैटल्स. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल मेसी इज गोना डिफेंड द क्राउन. He has already won the previous World Cup, and it was a pretty impressive World Cup for him, the 2022 World Cup, right? With the most appearances. I don't know the exact age that Messi is 38. He's gonna retire for sure. So, like I said, it's a battle for each of the players. Simultaneously, Ronaldo के लिए I think the only missing piece in his football would be the lifting of World Cup. And he's an all-time international top scorer. So he has a point to prove. Modric ke liye, he's the midfield maestro. We've seen how he plays for Real Madrid. We've seen how he does his magic with respect to Croatia. So, I mean, it's his last midfield, you can say, dance over there. So Neuer is a very prominent name. We see how he defends the box and all of that, and it's his last to solidify, Germany's position.
I honestly feel, ये मेरी gut feeling है, that Messi will not have that much of an impactful World Cup. That's my gut feeling. Ronaldo, I think, will. I hope that he is able to get a World Cup as well. But his team is solid, so don't get me wrong. But again, the same thing with as Messi. क्योंकि ये लोग अब competitive leagues में नहीं रहे, तो I just feel कि इन लोगों का जो वर्ल्ड कप में इम्पैक्ट होगा ना, वो थोड़ा सा कम होगा.
So, Shiraz, जैसे आप बात कर रहे थे मेसी की, फिर I think on the flip side we have to concentrate on the new talent, the talent that's already shining. Players like Yamal, Endrick, that plays for Brazil and Real Madrid respectively. Then there are the likes of Nico Riley. Then you have dynamic attacks from Ryan Cherky, जो आपने City का play देखा होगा. What's your take on that? I mean, what do you want to comment on that?
Yeah, I think so. To be honest, अब जो एरा चल रहा है ना फुटबॉलर्स का, जो मुझे एक्चुअली फील होता है, बिकॉज फॉर द लॉन्गेस्ट टाइम व्हाट वी हैव सीन मेसी एंड रोनाल्डो एरा वेयर दे हैव ओवरशैडोड एवरीवन एल्स इन देयर जनरेशन. हालांकि आपका मॉडरिच जो है उन्हीं की जनरेशन का है, आपका जो पोलिश लेवेंडोव्स्की उन्हीं की जनरेशन के, एंड दीज आर ऑल फैंटास्टिक प्लेयर्स. लेकिन मेसी एंड रोनाल्डो वर द आई मीन वंस इन अ जनरेशन टाइप एक वो बस बन गया था कि नो वन टॉक्ड अबाउट एनीवन एल्स अपार्ट फ्रॉम देम, एंड दे जस्ट टुक ओवर द फुटबॉलिंग वर्ल्ड फॉर अ व्हाइल. एम्बापे थ्रेटन्ड टू बी दैट, लेकिन मुझे ये लगता है कि क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा देर नहीं हुई अभी, एम्बापे भी स्टिल इन हिज प्राइम, प्राइम आना भी है, स्टिल यंग. There are a lot of more players who have popped up who can easily take that ground. So all the names that you said, right? Yamin Lamal ho gaya. I will also point out that Olise from France, who, for the life of me, I don't know why he doesn't know how to smile or laugh or celebrate anything in his life. Serious बंदा रहता है वो बहुत. But Ryan Cherky, everyone, all these new players. मुझे ये लगता है कि ये this World Cup actually has a slew of young talent that is really going to have that opportunity to shine at the World Cup. And when I say young, I mean really young guys. So like you said, Yamal and all are really, really young. So I think this World Cup is going to really establish maybe a couple of players way more than they already are. And definitely a super chance for. I think personally, I think Yamin Lamal is the biggest name that I can think of in terms of the young talent and overall also in terms of footballing sense. क्योंकि वो ऑलरेडी एक बार्सिलोना टीम से होते हुए आ रहा है, वन एवरीथिंग, he's been part of the Spanish team that won the Euro as well. So I think he, you never know, he might probably be the player of the tournament if Spain, who have a good chance, go on to win the World Cup.
ये वही सिनेरियो हो गया फ्रॉम एवरी पोजीशन फ्रॉम जीके टू स्ट्राइकर we'll definitely pick both the old superstars and the new superstars accordingly और आप वो फिट इन करते जाते हो जैसे ही आप देखोगे anybody scoring from midfield it might be from 50 yards to out of the box to, from creating amazing chances and I mean bicycle kicks and whatnot so I mean it's gonna have some flavor. Obviously, I saw like a couple of matches which are starting, and there's like amazing groups, and obviously
You mean
that's
the
gonna be
warm-up
a separate
matches?
topic. Yes, yes,
Okay.
obviously warm-up matches. So, for example, you saw Bruno's goal. That was like an impressive, and I know I'm a United supporter over here, but nonetheless, Portugal is like strongest squad on paper too, and like with the likes of neck to neck with France. So it's like
Yeah.
a similar scenario.
नहीं नहीं absolutely. And again, like I said, it will be an exciting World Cup. बड़ा World Cup होने वाला है. So many more teams to follow. I think it will be fantastic. And this is just the first of a series of video, hopefully, that we'll get to do. अब आगे जाके और बहुत
Yeah.
कुछ बातें करनी है आपसे. Short videos भी करूंगा मैं आपके साथ, and we'll also get predictions in. So definitely, I think that can be our next video. And anyone who's watching, please stay tuned to the channel. And the two of us will keep coming. I will also keep popping up. Hopefully आप हमारे से annoy नहीं हो रहे होंगे, but you'll be watching our videos and you'll be liking them. But thank you so much, OS, for joining me on this call. And I will keep bugging you throughout this World Cup tournament. Even if
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
team you're
likewise.
supporting it does not do well, I will still make sure that you come in front of the camera with me and we'll talk about it.
Thanks for inviting and thank you for giving this opportunity. And likewise, we're gonna collaborate more, like you said.
All right, take care. Bye bye.
Take care. Allah Hafiz.